This is what I tell people in my company, within my team. Do it my way. Because if you mess up, I don't mind being a janitor to clean up the mess because I told you to do it a certain way. But if I tell you to do it a certain way and you do it your way and you mess up, I don't want to clean it up.
Civil lawsuit filed in Miami-Dade County has put the WBA Lightweight Champion in hot water over another alleged domestic incident.
These allegations against Gervonta Davis, they're very serious allegations. Anybody that's laying hands on women needs to be shut down straight away. They need to be, for me, they need to be locked up and the key thrown away.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hung them up. Shoes on. Get the bag. Put a plaque up. He's done.
Floyd Mayweather has finally spoken out following shocking reports that Gervonta "Tank" Davis has been arrested, throwing his highly anticipated fight with Jake Paul into serious doubt. While an official cancellation hasn't been confirmed yet, the buzz in the boxing world suggests that this matchup might not happen at all. Jake Paul's promotional company, Most Valuable Promotions, has already stepped in, confirming that they are formally investigating the matter after serious civil allegations were filed against Davis. According to their statement, the organization took immediate action once they became aware of the lawsuit, which was officially filed in Miami-Dade County on October 30, 2025. This unexpected twist has sent shockwaves through the sport, with fans and insiders questioning whether the explosive Davis versus Paul showdown will ever see the light of day. And with Mayweather finally addressing the chaos, all eyes are now on what comes next for both fighters and their massive showdown.
Fight is only 2.5 weeks from going on. November 14th is the date. We are supposed to think that Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis are going to be fighting on Netflix, but not so fast, my friend. There's another, yes, I said another domestic abuse allegation against Gervonta Davis, and that may either destroy, postpone, change.
The allegations against Gervonta Davis reportedly involve battery and intentional infliction of emotional distress, though no criminal charges have been filed yet. However, considering Davis's troubled legal past, these claims have caused major turbulence within the boxing world. The timing couldn't be worse, as his massive showdown with Jake Paul now hangs in uncertainty. Meanwhile, all eyes are on Floyd "Money" Mayweather, whose first public reaction, though brief, has sparked intense discussion among fans and insiders alike. Many believe that Mayweather's stance or support could heavily influence what happens next, especially given his close connection to Davis and his powerful voice in the sport. With the stakes sky high and the fight's future on the line, Mayweather's next move could determine whether this blockbuster event moves forward or crumbles under the weight of controversy and speculation.
Boxing champion Gervonta "Tank" Davis faces new abuse claims from a woman who claims to be his ex-girlfriend. This is according to our media partner, the Baltimore Banner. Courtney Russell says she dated Davis for 5 months and recently filed a civil lawsuit accusing him of aggravated battery, false imprisonment, and other offenses. She claims Davis physically attacked her a number of times during their relationship. Russell claims the most recent incident was Monday at a Miami nightclub. Davis is scheduled to fight Jake Paul in Miami.
This isn't the first time Gervonta Davis has faced troubling allegations, and many observers are now drawing connections to his past controversies, particularly those involving his former girlfriend. Over the years, videos, witness reports, and public accusations have repeatedly surfaced, painting a picture of ongoing behavioral issues outside the ring. Each new controversy has chipped away at his reputation, with fans and analysts questioning whether his temper and personal choices could derail his boxing legacy. While the current legal situation is still unfolding, and the full details are yet to be revealed, these new claims could have serious long-term consequences for Davis. Beyond the immediate threat to his fight with Jake Paul, this controversy might damage his public image, jeopardize potential endorsement deals, and even influence future opportunities within the sport. The question now is whether Davis can recover from yet another scandal, or if this time, the damage might be too deep to repair.
Welcome back. Champion boxer Gervonta "Tank" Davis out of jail tonight. The famous South Florida fighter bonded out less than an hour ago.
Now, he's accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend in front of their children. CBS News Miami's Trish Christakis is live at the jail in West Miami-Dade with details on the allegations against him. Trish?
Yeah, guys, good evening. Well, in the last 30 minutes, Gervonta "Tank" Davis just bonded out of jail. Behind me, he was arrested this morning on the charge of battery of domestic violence. Take a look at that brand new video here. You can see him walking out of the side of TGK using his T-shirt to cover his head. surrounded by correctional officers and what is presumed to be his manager. Now, although we asked him questions about these allegations, he did not say anything to us as he walked out. He just went immediately into the SUV waiting for him on the side. Now, Davis was arrested this morning, like we just mentioned, on a charge of battery of domestic violence after he allegedly hit his ex-girlfriend outside of her home on Father's Day. According to the arrest form, Davis and the victim have 2 children together and were in a relationship for about 4 years. Police say Davis went to her home to pick up the kids on Father's Day. That's when an argument took place before things got physical. He reportedly told the victim to remove the kids from the car, saying he no longer wanted to take them. And while she was leaning in to grab her daughter from the back seat is when he allegedly hit her in the back of the head and proceeded to slap her on the right side of the face, resulting in a cut by her mouth. Now, according to the police report, she texted her mother to come outside. The arrest form says her mother saw the victim crying and arguing with Davis and filmed that argument. Davis is a boxing star, a WBA Lightweight Champion, I should say, but he has had numerous legal issues in the past, most recently in May of 2023, but a Florida prosecutor dropped that separate battery case against him after a woman accused him.
2 years ago, Gervonta Davis was taken into custody on similar charges linked to alleged misconduct toward a woman, a case that sparked massive media attention and public debate. The incident reignited discussions about Davis's troubling behavioral history, with fans and critics questioning whether he had truly learned from his past mistakes. Despite his continued dominance inside the ring, his actions outside of it have repeatedly overshadowed his achievements, creating a cycle of controversy that refuses to fade. The recurring nature of these accusations has left many wondering if Davis has genuinely sought help or taken any meaningful steps toward personal growth, or if he's simply repeating the same destructive patterns without accountability. As the spotlight intensifies once again, his future, both as an athlete and as a public figure, may depend on whether he can finally confront and correct the issues that keep dragging him back into scandal.
About his criminal history, Local 10's Roy Ramos is live in Fort Lauderdale with all of the latest developments. Roy.
Sanella and Louie, and we just obtained the 911 calls made by this alleged victim, and in it you can hear her screaming to that dispatcher to send help because she is in fear for her life.
Hey, Devontae, what do you have to say about the charges against you?
No word from 28-year-old star boxer Gervonta Davis as he bonded out of the Broward County Jail Wednesday, a day after he was arrested for allegedly hitting a woman at his Parkland home.
Did you punch that woman in the face?
Davis facing a Broward County judge hours earlier.
Reports suggest that Jake Paul's promotional company, Most Valuable Promotions, MVP, has already begun reaching out to several high-profile fighters as potential replacements for Gervonta "Tank" Davis. However, negotiations haven't gone smoothly, with multiple complications reportedly stalling any concrete progress. Still, MVP seems determined to keep the event alive. Sources claim the promotion is now exploring the option of pushing the fight date to December, hoping the extra time will allow them to lock in a strong replacement and maintain the hype surrounding the matchup. Despite the uncertainty, Paul's team remains focused on preserving the event's massive momentum and delivering the kind of spectacle fans have come to expect from his blockbuster boxing promotions.
Gervonta Davis, at the minute, is in limbo. We don't know if the fight's going to be happening. I mean, I wasn't too excited about this fight anyway. I think it's a joke, but I'll get into that in a minute. So here's what we know so far. Davis is now facing a lawsuit in Miami from his ex, accusing him of battery, kidnapping, false imprisonment, and emotional distress. I mean, this does not look good, and he's had previous with his partner. Hands on women, I just can't agree with. It's just terrible, and it's so bad for boxing when a fighter is being accused of putting. I mean, that's my personal opinion on men going anywhere near women in an aggressive manner. It's just wrong. So as of today, November 2nd, this fight is still technically scheduled for November 14th to air on Netflix, but it's basically hanging on by a thread. But the team, Jake Paul's team, have reportedly gone and contacted all the fighters. And the names that they're looking at contacting to fight as a late replacement, Ryan Garcia, Terence Crawford, Francis Ngannou, I mean, come on, we'll get into them, and Nate Diaz.
As the chaos unfolds, the future of the Jake Paul versus Gervonta "Tank" Davis fight hangs in the balance. With Davis's latest arrest shaking the boxing world, Jake Paul's team at Most Valuable Promotions is scrambling to save what was expected to be one of the biggest matchups of the year. Multiple backup names have been thrown around, from Ryan Garcia to Francis Ngannou, but each comes with its own set of challenges, from legal complications to conflicting contracts. Even with potential new dates in December being discussed, Netflix's hesitation and the ongoing investigations surrounding Davis have cast serious doubt on whether the bout can move forward at all. Still, fans are clinging to hope, wondering if Paul can find a worthy opponent to keep the event alive. Meanwhile, boxing insiders warn that this scandal could mark a turning point for Davis's career if the allegations prove true. The entire sport now waits for clarity as the storm surrounding Tank grows louder each day. Whether this fight gets saved or scrapped, one thing is clear: boxing's drama has reached a whole new level, and the next few days could decide everything.